awareness to be with the team.
I just want you to suffer. I don't even know if it's possible to do what we're trying to do this weekend. Okay, PRX on defense, DRX on attack.
From what we've seen, but the gun rounds for me is really meat and potatoes in this series.
That's what we all want to look out for. We're kicking things off for now. DRX on the attack.
Dude, everyone's going for aggro stuff at the beginning. Everyone kind of went for trap plays, really. They wanted to contact and then late swing, dome, and flash.
Only the one salvo and the sheriff. We're going to have to see what he's going to be able to potentially do as Envy is playing up a long. Finds first frag on a Hermes.
Dude, look at how proactive they are.
Yeah, they're all pushing up, actually, all the way through window as well. Envy feels the extra confidence with the reinforcements coming through to continue.
Guys, don't do that thing where you all run at them.
Unfortunately, Jing goes down just by a bit. Forsaken now going.
They're doing that thing where they all run at them. Well, they got the spike at least.
Really? Yep. Not a lot of utility for anyone to be using right now. It's just gunshots ablaze.
Yeah, we're dueling in spawn.
And they're very individual at the moment, aren't they, as well? Unfortunately, Marco.
I mean, sure, man. It's pissed around. That is honestly a little disrespectful. I like the push. I like the trap idea. I like the re-aggro. Anything then beyond here is a bit much for me, but it's PRX.
Marco dying at the end with a whole round playing out this way.
I guess it's a bit too much.
It's tough. It's unexpected. DRX tends to go for this really sort of, I guess, passive reactionary style on the attacking side sometimes. So I guess they do get surprised somewhat. Mako did win the skirmish, though, so I was expecting a little bit more, but we'll see.
I mean, skirmish is skirmish. I think at the end of the day, regardless of the way that one went, this veto would be
that's nice,
feeling pretty okay about it.
Best thing about PRX, really, when you watch them play Phoenix comps, is it actually makes sense. They try and get orbs as much as possible, so already seeing orbs getting taken. We're punishing them for taking orbs. Got a good Teva Molly default to try and make sure that DRX feel like they can't go A. DRX's comp is probably one of the best at A defaulting, though. Honestly, all their comp is good at is A defaulting into A hits, so PRX needs to be on top of that.
Waiting for DRX to make the move. So it's initial salvos and everything for now, but
the comp can't really do anything else.
Close to the site, instant shot from Jing. And the rest
you might actually see him try and end A, probably 10 out of 12 rounds. They might have wanted to end there on the pistol, but we don't know. They jawed them as well. This is nice as well. And Jing getting all the kills, defuse as well, get that all early into their retakes more viable. Or they can just run at them with the ult, which is probably going to do. C Weber, thanks so much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate the 26 months. Thank you for that.
This series as well, right? We've already seen DRX be playing this map of Haven against Data Division, as Pilsky was highlighting as well, right? You feel pretty confident coming out of that series when you have some comp changes coming through and everything's kind of going your way on the attacking side. A slight hiccup in this map right now for DRX's side, dropping the pistol, dropping the second, but as I said with the plant, we'll see how potent this buy will be.
Yeah, here we go. We're about to see why this comp is good at A spamming. Yeah, salvo. Dude, don't stun at the beginning with salvo.
Especially on
Cage, camera, they're gonna A spam every single round.
Angling towards a split.
Something again.
I'm a little.
See that last round. See at this round, all of the information that you want for PRX.
A little worried that PRX wanted to see stack pretty heavy at the beginning.
So something will be able to TPO cross over to the team. Envy, though,
I mean, we got 5 players here, bro. There is 5 players here on defense and a Phoenix ult.
Do enough damage. Everyone will be waterfalling through from the top of the window now, and that's exactly where PRX managed.
I mean, it's nice for PRX. As soon as they spot them over towards A, everyone rotates on this. I think they got the memo, man. I think they know this comp can only spam A.
And again, for something who has had a very shaky kickoff as well, right? Our star
Great Flood, yeah, helps when you got the Phoenix ult, right?
Is in the middle of the pack, essentially, when it comes to players in Pacific this time around. So we're trying to see, you know, comfort levels and really shot levels at the end of the day to come out from him. So if he's able to be having the impact, finding all the information right now on this Yoru, getting dirty in the kills as well, that's going to be mass confidence coming forward.
Yeah, again, a little worried for PRX when they start one over towards A. But still, it's not too bad. They at least set up the Yoru here so they can get the early info. He's still going to have the fast rotate.
Technically, you should be snowballing so much.
I mean, it's I'll call it a broken state of affairs of VALORANT at the moment.
Yeah, I gotta watch out for this Bucky.
maybe need to see some changes coming in a little bit later on. Right now, though, plant for DRX, they've got in towards this A site yet again, and it's just going to be a 5v5.
Yeah, sorry, PRX used a lot of their util without actually taking too much space.
Instant curveball into the site, able to react all around, even into the corners. Bane not able to take.
Why do I feel like every round's gonna look like this?
Perhaps looking for pot shots through the smoke. Now another to his name. Set himself up. Another sort of one-way wild TP though.
It's a nice attempt.
It's an attempt at the
yeah,
end
you
of the
gotta
day,
go for it.
Watching that from up above, just a firing squad going towards him. And you feel there's not much that you're going to be able to do at the back of that. 4-0 for PRX. Not needing too much coaching.
The retakes. I mean, the Phoenix is good for retake, man. This wall's nice.
That you do have spirals out of control, because if PRX are going to be, as we know PRX are, happy to take the gunfights, and all 5 members on this stage right now are feeling sharp and everything's flowing, they are going to continue to float on that stream and continue to take these fights. So it's going to be really important for DRX right now.
Dude, DRX, man, look at him. Relentlessly spamming A the whole time.
Ready? Flash TP dah. Ready? 3, 2, 1, flash. Ready also.
Oh, that's nice though from PRX. The late fight here is pretty good. Late Omen flash, Fade Eye on top of here, Yoru flash close. Oh, sorry, Phoenix flash close. The only thing that they kind of messed up is like the TP should be here, so they got faster on C. It's a hard retake.
It's going to be a 5v5 retake. Divide with the operator in hand as well. Keep a potential eye on that.
Which makes it a pretty good call coming through from DRX, especially her.
Bro, they're not considering this guy.
They are not even looking to.
Yeah, they're not considering him as one.
Whatsoever.
This could be 2 big kills.
He only has to go once the trip goes. Trip gets shot, that's his Q.
Yeah, a little bit of time for now, but still able to hold around the edge of the smoke, around C-Link for now. And there goes the kill. It's not the 2 that we were thinking of. Jing is still alive. However, it's now instantly a 2v5. PRX can't really respond.
Year of the Smile. Thanks so much for the prime, bro. I appreciate that.
This kill against Hermes, and then a save. Hunting down Hermes right now, but look at how he backtracks all the way into spawn.
Timing cooking with this comp? Yeah, it's not a good comp, man.
Divide will hold the
You
operator
can't do
towards
much.
the next round. I am not exactly sure if he did take a pot shot with that one at the tail end, escape for the save call, so it might be.
I think they can keep going aggro here and they just
possession, but with the money situation of PRX,
get info and see.
Assume that there's going to be an operator in play anyways for Divide. We'll see how impactful he is going to be with this weapon as well, because we only generally see him.
No Barla's low with this comp. I mean, his Barla's low with this comp. You give him 30%, but he can't do anything apart from.
But it's cool to see change ups if it's going to work for PRX.
Its C hit is awful. It has no scan initiator. The B hit isn't great. Like, it's good on defense. It's great. It's probably actually great on defense to stopping B hits, but to play Haven without a scan is just madness.
As Invi grabs a orb, there's a nightfall available for this B potential retake again.
Yeah, still quick take from DRX though. We'll see how they can possibly respond or anticipate.
It's a weird fatal. There's not really anyone that close to do much on this.
Look at Mako.
Oh, you're gonna have to just take these fights.
Yeah, this is not together from PRX.
Rolling thunder for Bane if he needs as well, but so far so good for DRX finding all of these kills.
Yeah, they gotta just save this and kind of
back into the fights as well. It's a tough one for PRX. 2 players alive, and they still want to hold on to the op as well. So trying to hang back, but Freeing does manage to hold.
They're like so focused on trying to stop the A default that they're just letting him take map control for free. And again, this comp struggles are like getting through the choke, so they probably need to spread like a little bit. I think they were doing fine with the over rotates.
Last year.
Like, I think they were doing fine with just getting info and then rotating where they see the info. I should go back to that. Like, it's kind of weird. They looked like they knew what they were doing. They were on top of it, and then they changed it up. I did like their A aggro, but
so the fact that DRX are kind of able to get in towards these sites over at A.
Why are teams theorizing without recons? I mean, just because recon got
already there
nerfed heavy.
They're going to have to either decide to flood retake early or quick retake after plant. And not really being able to do so too much now, you would assume, for DRX in the 2 rounds that they've gathered.
Yeah, 2 in a row forced them down to an eco.
Nah, not really.
Please, guys, you can't let this comp win, I beg.
Sir, this is not even parliamentary procedure. This is just DRX going in, especially in PRX. Don't quite have the guns, except
Nice
for
shot,
Defy,
man.
though, off the back site and steps away.
Ah, he's done so good, bro. He's got so much out of them.
Smokes. Looks for the right opportunity to possibly
Oh, what a
thwart the
fade,
spike plant. Managed to take down Mako as well. Still has ammo to go for a little bit more.
They haven't planted just yet. They know the retreat from
Dude,
Freeing
Defy
has gone
in
through
this
the garage.
round
He popped that trademark
actually
as
popped
well,
everyone,
but
bro.
a 1 versus 2.
Like, the fade eye
Freeing
helped
does
for
have
one,
a
but he did
drone and the
pretty much everything else on his
Armageddon
own.
with crosshair placement that you would assume has to be superior right now.
Freeing
Because
has a
Defy,
drone, doesn't
so
really
showcase
want to
that
use
this
it, but
round,
has
mate. He's
all,
got a
so it can play off site.
Defy is looking for the ace.
Yeah, it's on a heater for sure. Could even potentially play for bait around with Envy. Freeing, though, into the right spot. Defy could lose, so heads
That
up duel,
what a
but
round,
it's
mate.
not gonna happen. Elevated
What a round.
angles. Shot to the torso
Considering
as
that's a
well.
low buy,
PRX
that's a
with
nuts
an
round
ace
from him.
will go up to 5 rounds.
That's a nuts
I believe
round.
that's the 11th ace coming through in
That's
Pacific
all
in this
solo, apart
kickoff
from that
so
third
far.
kill.
So well done, Defy, being able to pick up that one on the chamber because, you know, for me, the chamber is all about being able to tap heads and shoot your opponents on this Sentinel line, and well, he's just been able to do that. So well done for the Predator ace coming Defy's way. And around back towards PRX, where you think maybe DRX would have, with a 2-player opener, by the way, a 3 versus 5 for PRX, be able to establish a plant, defend it. Unlucky
What a
for
beast.
DRX. Because it's also funny that PRX win that 3 versus 5 for me, because they're the team that normally has those 5 versus 3 advantages and drops
That's
them.
also
So,
very
over to their
true,
own
yeah,
medicine,
after
throw
what
the way
we've
they
seen
did
from
to
them.
DRX in this one.
Over lovely. That was like a slight half buy.
It's way better from PRX now.
Moving on,
Maybe
we have the Headhunter,
the C info would be nice, but they got the smoke
DRX
over towards there.
being quite cautionary around
Yeah, it
a
looks
lot
like
of
they're
these
going back to
corners.
the fast
Still, though,
flooding
PRX
stuff.
continue to
Good
scale
little bait
up
for
a lot of
something.
the extremities of the map.
Does have his TP that just ran out. Oh
DRX
my god,
trying
that's
to go with
unlucky
a full
timing,
5-man
dude.
punch right
Reckon
now.
they do that on
Managing to
purpose?
take down something. It's a lot of information,
Start swinging corners at
Using
30.
Armageddon to get in towards the site or not. Envy stuck between a rock and a hard place and a
Pretty
retrieval
good.
mission. Now they're going to put him 6 feet under. 3 versus 4 with a lot of this utility being invested early on for DRX to try and get this plant. Whaley ult, the tail ult right now, but it's the tour de force from Defy that he can't pepper and finish off Bane. Another situation where PRX are here before the plant can go down, and they're just taking the fights, trying to off-put DRX, but now when the dust
Winnable.
settles, it's
Gets a
Jink.
kill, gets an ult.
Yeah, losing some members in the whole process of it. So 1v2 now. They know exactly where he is or where he could show up from. So the cage comes down, makes it a little bit more difficult. He's out of utility as well. Just has to come down to how he slices the
He
pie.
thought this guy
Unfortunately,
repositioned.
collects the check graffiti. So Hyunmin
Did you think he
will be the
repositioned
one
because he
to take the round
planted
for
and someone
DRX.
told him that he
Jink got that
planted?
kill, got one of them in the 1 versus 2. He has the ult, the runner back, and it would have given him another life to try and make that retake happen.
Reckon they
Very
swung this
dry
corner at
contact
1-5.
play
Yeah,
for
probably.
DRX over towards the beginnings of A, and
'Cause
then
of the Euro
turning up
TP.
the pace with the trades coming out from Hyunmin getting in.
I like their
getting out.
idea though.
Two
They
heavy
double
ults
dash
invested
in, they
this
use
round as
the
well.
breach
Not
stun.
in tandem either, by the way. 2 different lines
Off
of
the
sight
info of
coming
it.
out from the Waylay ult and the Teo ult. But they do manage to get in towards the site and hold it as well, DRX. So
Hello,
keeping
Fia,
this
mate. How we
one
done?
in some good form.
Thank you very
some
much,
good
mate.
Challenges.
Still similar-ish approaches, though different players.
Okay, well, they know a
coming out
guy's
to lead along
short.
for now.
Yeah, spotting out the further information
Well,
from the Prowler as well.
They confirm the guy's
Be
short.
worth it for Hermes to try and draw a lot of
He's done
attention
well here.
towards
He's
this
done well,
spot.
but he's
They
sticking
think
around.
They're still hanging around.
What?
Risky business, though, to hang around the cage when it drops in the open against an operator, perhaps, though, as Defy will find him in that very moment.
It's a really weird move from him.
They have to get the plant down now.
Big duel and
Spent
garage.
So many players, so many resources to try to get the spike in, but then you get stalled by the run it back. Hyunmin will stand feet to try to send it back, but unfortunately you lost all initiative now.
Oh, nice shot.
That's why all the angles
Hey,
start to get
Divine
held
Divine
by
Chamber
PRX,
looks
especially the
pretty
operator
sick,
still
man.
coming through. It's another
Divine
shot for
Chamber's
Defy.
nice. Give it.
And
It
PRX
feels like
move up to 6th.
It looks a little bit one-dimensional in that sort
Feels
of
a little bit
position
like
from
when,
DRX as well, right? They get pushed off being able to do anything over at A.
Is it?
They're not up
I'm
for
thinking
receiving
Fnatic
with
where
any
like
sort
you
of
would just
space
give Alpha
gains
like
just
one
yet.
game where he's on Duelist.
So where else
It just
are they
looks
gonna
like
be
he's
able to
having
go?
so much
Well,
fun.
It's the B site or it's Garage. You're happy as
Just
Larry
let him
holding
loose
that
for
as
one
PRX
game.
with a judging Garage
One
because
map.
there's no drone action coming through from DRX at that moment.
It looks so solid
kind
on
of
this.
dry waltz in towards the B side at that point in time because they've already lost a couple of key members. again, this Breach Teo comp, it has some power, but it has some falterings as well. You're not able to have that initial set of utility gain advantage.
I mean, they wanted to get the plant on Friday of Saint, but they kind of flooded too early. I don't know why.
Figure out, are they going to be
I don't know why they
didn't
get the plant down. I didn't see what util there was.
Perhaps.
Are they just going to rush C? No, they're going to rush. They're going to go back to just forcing A.
Potential plays, some of these, well, as you mentioned, telegraphed plays that could come through. They are sitting on a rolling thunder, though, DRX.
We'll have to see what Bane's adjustments do look like as well in the sort of slower adaptation that DRX are going in with now in a lot of these rounds as well. When you look towards last year's calling to come out from Marco, for example, I think this slower calling, working the map style that we've seen in these past couple of
Divide upper arc.
I mean, he's better for DRX, but
he's so good with it, man. Yeah, they could definitely lean on it a little bit more. It's just weird because they have like two really good op players.
We'll see if it does, and
I mean, this comp makes sense if they want to do that.
This is going to be a very important round for DRX on the back of that timeout, though, in terms of econ as well.
Oh, a little bit of dub gaming.
Bro, your confidence is so much right now.
Head through garage.
Dude, take that. That's a big win. Don't peek after this.
Okay. Too far through garage's divine when you don't call
such a big win.
Omen smoke to go towards mid window.
Prowler just checked over towards A, nothing over towards A.
Earlier on, that's going to be the entryway into this seaside.
They're not through the choke though. Look at them.
He's also kind of throwing them into a lot of nerves. Oh, Jing able to sidestep it away, and now something.
God, this comp is useless from DRX. How have they breach orted and still not got over towards the site?
Rock and a hard place, Bane. Can you really fight yourself out of that spot? You can't.
Yeah, it just can't do it.
PRX continue onward with this onslaught.
It's a good ult to come out from something there as well with that dimensional drift, just confirming all presence of members from DRX. And I'm very, very surprised that Marco decides to stick that ultimate to the back of the seaside.
Keep this guy in chamber.
Well.
I mean, Divide looks great in chamber,
POV,
yeah.
The
they could try and do this comp on more
But
maps.
then the moment that you come out of the form, well, Jing just
like if anyone's going to make it work, it's these guys. It's a chamber meta, it's double duelist meta. They like to fight a lot. They could try it on other stuff.
Not able to convert after their own timeout, and now
but
they'll pay the price in forms of weaponry. They don't
I mean, honestly, I'd be alright with it.
A sheriff, a bandit, another sheriff, and maybe the stinger of Hyunmin is going to be able to.
It kind of works as well because
round,
if you use these right, you can get info in terms of jump peaks also.
Really tough to find the right rhythm as well, perhaps. You're trying to go back in to gain some space across the map.
They will drone in towards garage, and it's just going to be.
Okay, PRX felt like they shut down C so heavy. They got 4 hit to fast floods. And then as soon as they kill the one, do they not just send it in here? Omen Flash. The Omen Flash hit 3, by the way. The Omen Flash hit all 3 on the site. This was an insane Omen Flash from Forsaken. Bro, that was nice, man.
Into the ground. It's a flawless for PRX.
Envy has had a couple of good haunts over towards this seaside
he has,
well.
This Omen Flash was around.
Won a couple previous as well, getting some good reveals. And
PRX got the good read, right? They got the good read and they went back to what was working. But they would just get info and then fast flood instead of the 4-person, 3-person aggro. They would just wait for info, they'd know they're 5 stacked and then they just send it.
Because it's felt a little bit flat now that the rhythm has been found for PRX. We're not seeing this potency that comes out from
what's the chamber win rate across the regions? I bet it's really high right now.
You're adjusting in that one. There was no tape for Zeta to really rely upon. PRX had tape coming in towards this series.
Just a bit and still enough. Not to mention, I mean, the proficiency of some of these players on these agents.
It has to be, it might be the best win rate agent at the moment. It's unlucky timing. Kind of surprised that Hyunmin doesn't get both there. Dude, he should have stuck around there. It took his TP back early, his refract, ends up being in a molly.
He wasn't able to win that one as it's a 3 versus 4. Forsaken has gone into where the opponents buy their guns. A little bit of
that's
alert
unlucky, man.
From Bane.
Something held that for a little bit longer.
25 regen shields. See if he can activate a little bit later on.
It's insane positioning. If he's able to
actually
activate. Divide has no idea! Oh my goodness! Now it's at 2v4.
Forsaken.
Forsaken though, still a chance!
Huge.
As he hops on through window.
He knows.
He's the guy short behind him as well. He knows where everyone is.
just eyeing down the corner, calling for reinforcements. Something goes through, but unfortunately goes down as well. Special delivery spent, but this is all costing
Yeah, he
for
delayed so well for the guy window no matter what. I still think PRX did fine here.
Unfortunate that the frag wasn't found from something in that moment in time because
This comp's not that good, so maybe PRX, sorry, maybe DRX are happy with 4. It's not a bad defense comp.
To be able to re-wrap around through the window. Really well done from Breen to recognize that, or for Bane to call it, whichever way that one has played on out. But it was a round sorely needed for DRX to keep good potential in this map.
So what normally happens is PRX just spam the orb over towards C.
Yeah, really
the DRX have a comp that is like good at punishing stuff like this. So you would imagine pretty early on they come out with a round that punishes the orb and C.
We also finally get to really see
the Boncar default.
Or rather what the attack is going to look like for PRX in this composition right now, because the last 2 times that they did play this comp, where Merida was the Astra instead of the Omen, and it was an off-season event, we didn't see too much of a need.
Well, Haven comp is the best at the moment. Depends on your team though, really. Obviously the Gen G comp's good, but no one seems to remember how to play it well.
So what do they
I'm not sure I can say that's the best at the moment. The PRX comp's really good, man. We copied it in Coach Potatoes. Such a like a ranked comp that actually makes sense.
With Jin being the second layer, perhaps. I think the way that we've seen him pilot his Phoenix at time, he is really starting.
Why do you think PRX don't ban Breeze?
And the utility through that with the team as well.
Because they ban Abyss, right? I think it's Abyss. They just don't like Abyss.
And honestly, just being a nuisance with it. Because you got the opponents that always have to kind of imagine when is that going to come around the corner.
Breeze should be good for them.
To find the right timing to dodge the flash. Is there going to be another flash to come through from somewhere? I think it's a very versatile composition that PRX are running on this map right now. And you've also got the consistency from Defy coming through on the chamber. I mean, it's just been gorgeous. Speaking of,
a little 1 for 1.
He does get traded, but he comes out with a shot first as well.
Yeah, so it's rather even for now, but still. Otherwise, for DRX to try to rethink if they want to double up reinforces onto A, they will
through garage B split.
Hear all the footsteps up close towards, well, C-Link right
and then a
now.
molly once they try and flood through. No way, we're bringing out. Dude, I've never seen this strat.
Of the mid window, is this going to be read in from PRX whatsoever as they look to extend territories towards A to clear that first and foremost, as something removes Marco.
Oh, and another! Hermes gets taken down. Now Hyunmin's been spotted out. He's still able to take down another as well.
I got 6 years of Valorant. I've never seen this strat.
Will survive with 15 HP.
Yep.
The pinch on B through garage. Dude, it works so well with the Phoenix Hawks. They can't Phoenix Molly because they can't go through the smoke.
You find both pistols. You started to snowball.
Bro, this guy got wrecked. Even he's just like, I've never seen this, man.
Delivered from you guys in that series. That didn't happen too much. They still get the job done at the end of the day. Skin of the teeth. But in this one, we've seen a lot more decisive calls.
That's cool
come out
pistol,
on that
man.
defensive side. So
I think that would only ever work once, but you only need to do it once. Double pistol for PRX, make it nice and easy, in theory.
But then it is for PRX, what do you have up your sleeve on this attacking side? And I think for me, more importantly, it's for DRX. It's for this team that has been around for the longest time. For these players that have tasted victory on the brink of elimination right now, on this map of Haven.
In theory, yeah, you gotta say in theory.
Do you have more than 4?
Certainly need it.
Honestly, I'm just so happy that this comp's losing for DRX.
Bank everything on
I don't think anyone should be playing this in 2026, man.
Sticking together, trying to go Midas right all the way through the flanks, perhaps, but there is that little trademark on the ground as well.
Envy's protecting with the Guardian.
Nice shot.
Quite a lethal weapon, especially.
Mate, you're gonna give him a gun though.
Mechanics as well. Will get overwhelmed though. Everyone peeking at the same time, but now it's something's turn. Did he just smash the table?
Why did he smash the table and then jump?
Good timing actually on that dark cover as well, because it makes it a little bit harder for Bane to get the utility down to get the team on in, where he just gets removed from the equation as well. You do need to die at the tail end of this round. Something is just doing them without vision at the moment, killing them and making a fool of things.
Yeah.
DRX not finding too much in that round, just the single frag, and now
because of the
hopefully
smoke.
we get the answers to the
yeah, I mean maybe.
earlier on. What do
You might be
DRX
right.
have for us on this defensive side? Is it
Dude,
going to
honestly,
be
with
more
how they
than
play
4?
sometimes,
Because
I'm alright
again,
with
I've liked
smoking
the
them
slower
off
call
so they
of
don't
working
overheat.
the map from
Said that
DRX.
for sure
we didn't
before.
see that too much on the attacking side. I was looking for a bit more mid-rounding, a bit more inserts, but you can tell that PRX have done their prep for this series. They were not allowing DRX to do what was successful in the last couple of series with Bane's leadership. So it's really good prep for PRX.
Okay, big
coming into
Byron.
this specific map right now.
They're pushing mid, boys. Can jump pick or what?
Oh, it's a
Good
nice
start
shot.
for bonus though for
Garage.
Chunmin,
Can
at
we touch
least.
the garage first, boys?
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to break garage ship.
go.
Let's just divide down. First gun round for DRX. Spread across the map. Happy with the Cypher utility over at the C site as it's going to start to be a little bit of scoped action in towards Garage. The Prowler sent in to see if anything is there.
Nice and slow now.
Yeah, because Jing was calling for the garage trip, and now
Yep.
thinking to go somewhere else, perhaps a little bit telling of what DRX's setup might be.
It's a bit risky though for something. He was hanging around that C site with a smoke permitted by Forsaken to at least
So weird
help
that,
him, like, destroy some of that util.
This way.
Broke the cam, didn't
Nice
break
shot.
the trip.
Nice
As
shot,
Taeyeon
man. What
is
the
just
hell?
breaking
That
heads.
third shot is absolutely
Job's done
nuts.
for him in this round.
By his lonesome as well. Yeah, this entire round is... I don't think we're going to be able to do too much. Not to mention Mako pushing all the way through now.
This is just the situation as DRX that you don't
Shot on
overcomplicate
that
things
second
and give
shot's insane.
opportunities to PRX.
Kayla, thanks so much for the raid. Hope your stream is good. Thank you for that.
30
Well,
seconds
oh,
left.
what? Okay.
What's
Slight
going on in this
opportunity
round?
for Mako.
Maybe 20 seconds to go, and Bane is aware of the possibility of them coming through, but they hear the footsteps in the garage. They want to try and shake Forsaken. Something does get on this B line, but again, I mentioned Bane has
he's
to
gonna
be
have to
aware
hit
of this
another
one, and
banger.
Smart decision making from him. Gun barrel poked. No way of entry into this B site.
Yeah, it's a tough angle to clear. Well, multiple angles, that is, as you step through into B site. Comes down to Forsaken, banking everything onto the spike plant inside of the smoke, but that's also where...
Sure, they did
DRX
okay
find a
damage.
bit of
The funny
time
thing is,
to go
PRX, if
through.
they'd gone for their
You
normal
get the
plans
plant
of
down
just
for
farming
Forsaken,
orbs
so
over
I guess
towards
you'll
here, they
take that
actually
as
would
a
have a lot of
sliver
success.
rise at the tail end of the round as
They're
well.
definitely
Good pass
expecting
mark for DRX, holding
there to be
on
some
to
kind of
the
punish, like the
three
feet,
weapons, picking
the
up
breach and the
conversion
Teo,
pass as
just
well
watching
for
down
Chunmin.
towards C long, it just hasn't happened yet.
Individual brilliance from him when the Phantom is in hand, so trying to maximize what they can do for their chances in this
Jesus.
lower bracket run. A nice flick to come through from something.
Oh, that's rare.
And it's a rare reaction
He's
from Alex
happy.
because it's not desk slamming.
Yeah, he's happy for once.
Yeah, thank you for explaining why I said that.
Yep.
But still, we'll see if PRX does manage to recover. Now on to the operator for Divine.
Yeah, on the C line, we'll see if Hermes is going to fall prey to
Oh, I
it.
like this. So tap
You
of
got
the
something with
Prowler
the
so you
dimension
can
of drift
fast
as
rotate.
well.
It's like a Prowler lineup
Draw
that would
attention
go
away
across
from
the
team,
wall.
or you can start to
Walk up
slip out if
towards
there's
here,
any
double. I mean,
bonus.
that's getting
Ooh,
traded
double
out.
swing
Yeah,
called
they just had
dry
so
is
many numbers
ambitious,
there.
Don't get me wrong, from DRX, and now they might actually pay the price because of it. Bane will fall after finding
I
one.
mean, that should be the round.
Yeah, it's just so strong, especially
Jin
with the
gets
ultimates
over
coming
towards
through as
side with
well.
all,
PRX
even though,
managed
I mean,
to
it doesn't matter that he's
seize control
planning.
over the site.
He got
2v3.
down towards long, no vision block on this
Well,
one.
Yamin might have the ult, mate.
The only thing that
Freeman
might
has
work
the
is if
no
Yamin goes
smoke, so
close,
again, Jing with
ults,
the
and they
run back.
stick it.
He's still got 2 flashes and the blaze. You got something with flashes as well, and more importantly for me, you've got Forsaken. You got one-way smokes available that I believe he's just even thrown early, so this is just going to be untenable for DRX to get a retake happening. They probably should go for a bit of a save.
Yeah, realistically
Yeah, they should
speaking, all the
should
time
probably
as well,
consider a
Forsaken
save, but I
could
think they're gonna go
possibly
for
plant
it.
himself around garage. It's another spot that you have to worry about. So turning all around, unfortunately,
Very
throw your
nice on
body
this
to the
one.
site, and it
Dude,
just
this was
goes
lovely
down
from
into the
PRX
abyss.
though.
PRX
Fake a bit of
move up
A
to
default
11.
with a good amount of
Draw out,
util, and
run
then
it
it's literally
back,
just
so I
4
guess
here
you'll
once they're
take
trying
that
to
a little bit
re-clearing.
as DRX, but you
It's
are
very, very nice.
missing substance in this map right now. You're missing rounds, mate. 5 of them so far. I understand the risk to go for the dry swing there, but with
Yamin's ults haven't been the
confirmation
best.
of, you
Yeah,
know,
you remember in
opponent's
Champs.
positions and no favorable circumstances.
I think he had the worst
it is
way
a
they
very
ults
risky
in
duel to go in
Champs.
for that swing. And PRX were kind of just ready for that as well.
Timeout.
No one had brought out utility just yet for PRX. They were ready with their guns.
The
for
Phoenix ult here, the
some
Phoenix
sort
ult's
of
so fine.
play from
There's 2 people that
DRX.
can't buy next for DRX, so you gotta secure the round, you know they're going for it. You can take 2 extra guns out of them. Like if you take the 2 extra guns, they literally have a low buy here.
It's not like DRX have been in these situations before, right? They've been in eliminations positions before at the highest of moments too, right? Champs, for example, most recently. And they come into
Why
this
did DRX let Haven through?
you know, Haven,
Probably
we
thought they had
hadn't
an
seen a
okay
really
comp.
picture from
Probably
PRX
kind of
just
looked
yet.
at
It's been
PRX and they
floated
weren't
a
first
couple of
specking it.
times. They've gone
So maybe they thought they
elsewhere,
weren't
for
that confident
example,
about it.
Breeze when Haven was open, and we've seen some
What did they ban? The
instabilities from them.
PAL? I mean,
Maybe we could
PRX
say that
last
they're
time they
looked-
played
they
PAL
were
looked
happy
really
with it
good.
because of their scrim results, something like that, but they do opt for Haven in this one. And you're thinking DRX, all right, Corrode, nice choice. I like that for you guys, but we've also seen growth from PRX too. So when you do think about the veto, I do think, PRX.
The Phoenix Sword here, I think the
nice
Phoenix
for you
Sword's
guys,
fine.
but for DRX, it's not.
The Phoenix Sword kind of secures that they should be on the low buy, but as we can see, they go for a full buy. We got a Sheriff with full armor, and we got a rifle with no armor.
To have access to as well.
If PRX win this,
Freeing is
it's
probably
done.
requesting a weapon in some way, shape, or form. He's just charged with holding the A site by himself.
This is interesting, dude. I kind of like this. Do you reckon because they double swung over towards here, they called that they're trying to get info elsewhere?
So far away as well, so PRX instantly TP
Very, very
across.
nice.
And now you feel you have to do something as freeing as well. You've lost the territory over towards C. You send Hyunmin over there that gets smoked off in a progression style smoke.
Realize that they're reacting off the info. Well, Jinx dead.
For the team. But it's going to be Marco.
Oh, something said
Start
even.
off over in mid. And now it's going to be Bane and maybe a second layer of freeing over at A.
Still has the utility as well to kind of play around the spike plant. Convergent paths will initiate. Bane does come through as well.
Kind of looking like freeing wins this round.
There goes the Vice, still hanging back. The spike, though, might be unretrievable, especially with Rolling Thunder going through. Bane still continuing to hold the angles, preventing PRX from coming online. But the
No
push
way.
through.
Bane
Free
died
finally makes his
before
presence known, and
freeing
then
got to
it's Jinx's
activate.
turn.
There's an opportunity.
Dude, how are
here for
DRX
freeing.
losing this round? I
He
looked
was
at the
one that
minimap at
owned
one
that
point
pistol,
and this looked
remember, there's
unlosable.
damage done, and a reposition as well. Jing with the plant. Do you think he wraps towards spawn when this angle is
Oof,
found? It's
that's a
not even
great
bloody
shot.
matter, mate.
That
Free
is a
comes
great
out of
shot.
the sewers, and he is just going to drown Jing. That is a lifeline of a round for DRX.
That really
Yeah,
is.
mate. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. The way that Freeing managed to swing around the different
God, I still
spots
think
made it
DRX
so
played this a
undetectable
little
for
weird
Jing,
considering
so
that
really
Freeing
well
had
played.
won
It
the
will
round
save
already.
them from that map point.
Yeah, an operator to be brought into the next round as well. It is a bit of a lifeline. It's an investment of those two ultimates that I mentioned coming in towards the round, but you had to dig deep to find that round.
Mate, he's
It
really
was
good with
essentially a
Op.
buy round, right? The 4 rifles purchased for DRX, it was just because Freeing didn't have enough money to get the proper weapon up
They must
there
be
in his
so
own
tempted to
hands.
play this comp on other maps. Maybe not the
You gotta have
Phoenix,
to be
but
playing with rounds, with potential swings on Econ as well. Tour de Force is going to be brought out for Dubai here.
Marco off.
Yeah, Marco is charged with the Orpiate, so we'll see what he can snipe out on the Omen. Opportunities.
Careful now. Well, PRX tries to poke
Oh.
around B right now.
well, that's a lot of Yuto over towards B. They kind of...
That's just going to be a reset on the timing in this one as well.
If Forsaken was on a different agent, I wonder if he tried to take the timing on A there. You probably don't want to do it on solo smokes, but...
Mid-round calling that goes their way.
Yeah,
Marco
they had the
is on
camera.
right potential line with the sniper. See if he can find something.
I mean, you rarely see this camera barrier down to do it. Get a sound cue normally.
Flash, but unfortunately it hits. The reactions from PRX still sharp.
Yeah, a lot of trading of utility at the moment, and PRX is going to feel a little bit too pressured here, too hot
Okay,
under the collar.
fake an A.
Call an audible to retreat
Fake an
for
A
a
with
minute,
what?
insert
Divide on his
and we'll
own?
see a call to come back a little bit later on, or maybe we'll see just complete repositions from PRX and try some different locations. 30 seconds to go. Up the guts of mid towards B, where Hyunmin
I wonder
does
who
have
made this call,
saturate, but
man.
that's all.
Still could potentially be enough. Unfortunately, PRX does anticipate
Great
it,
shot.
but spots out Forsaken by the top of his head. Hermes comes through now with a huge double kill. And that leaves 2 players left on PRX's side. 10
Yeah,
seconds left to
this,
go as well. Makes this
10 seconds
pretty much
left.
This smoke
unwinnable.
kind of absolutely
Swings
wrecked
through
them,
from
by the way.
DRX.
What a shot, mate.
Defy left alone.
What a shot, mate.
Trying to gunsling himself out of the situation.
Bro,
He's
that's
managed
so
to do a
unlucky,
bit, but
dude.
not
Look at
enough.
how much damage he did.
You got to be careful with those sort of
Mate.
smokes as well from PRX. I do believe that was
Kinda
their
just wanna see
elevated
Divide
smoke, and
up
they're
every
just
single
seen
map after watching
underneath
this.
it by their opponents. So you got to be very careful with this utility if you're not taking the further space. That's the generic TP from Forsaken
yeah,
that goes up above.
smoke
but here you go on the
wrecked
replay.
them, man.
Hermes capitalizing on his opponents. Caught lacking a little bit.
It's the
Second round in a row for DRX
it's
right
the
now.
Fnatic
They're starting to
smoke,
feel
but he
little bit
kind of
more
rushed it
confidence
a
in
little.
Zoom on this defensive side. enough to have a drawn out timeout from PRX.
They have
They
to
can
low
taste
buy, right? I'm
victory
pretty
on
sure
this map.
Devi's the
A
only
couple
one with money
slip-ups.
because of the chamber ult.
They haven't needed to use a timeout just yet. This is their first.
Still needing to be able to close out the map after all. So still knowing that they're going to be going up against an op in the next round, with the way that DRX has been able to rotate all across, holding, you know, B and
How's
C
Envy?
and
He's
A
getting
and C
better.
lanes. That makes
He's
it a
getting
lot more
better. I
difficult
wish
for
he
PRX,
wouldn't.
especially with their game plan of
I
trying
wish he
to,
would bait
you know, really
way
pull
more.
all the players from DRX
But his
across.
util's really good at the moment.
It's something that something was doing.
Yeah, he
something
takes
that
so
something
many
was
risks that he
over on that
didn't
defensive
used
side was
to
poking and poking
take
with the Aura
in
over
other
at C, right?
teams.
If we're not seeing that from Hermes,
it's
for
like,
example, on the Cypher, who are we
in
seeing
Team
it
Secret
from
he would
DRX,
bait
or are
as
they
well,
going
the players,
absent in that approach?
but
This
it
is
like
what they're
it
doing
makes
right now in a
sense,
1-4. This is a bit
especially
of
on
a
the role that
read
he's
on the
on.
game plan.
I
from
hate
what
that
you've
he's
seen,
like,
perhaps.
I hate that he's like
Just setting up the Cypher utility
adopted
over
the
at A,
fearless
so they're
gameplay in
not
this
going for
team
the full
because he has
4-1 stack. They will still send Hermes
he has
over
4
towards
people
the
that would be
C side
fearless
too
anyway.
after that one. It's going to be a poke down
Nice
the
shot, man.
sewers.
Jesus
I need
Christ.
the replay on that one. Devi is certainly magic with the sniper in this round, or this map so far.
My sentiments exactly.
And you've removed Hyunmin as well. He's been
They're
the
the
guy
actual raid
that you look
boss.
to for DRX to
Dude,
put up
imagine they just
numbers.
trade Mako
Mako's
out.
still around the corner though, and all he needs is
Run
one
him
shot.
down.
Can't really TP himself
Run him down.
out safely though. Will eat a paranoia. as
Oh
well.
my.
Look out to the shorty,
Dude,
and in a
the
moment,
no
he
scope hitting
managed to
Envy
take
at the
that
back
three.
is
Yeah, feel
rough,
bad
bro.
for Envy in that scenario too.
That's
He
rough.
didn't get a real chance to play here.
We'll see if Devi can kind of pull off some magic as well. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen with freeing around the corner.
God, Mako did
It's just Jake
unreal
with an op
there.
retrieved. Maybe lurking around for possibly another kill.
The drone is just going to figure out where he is at the moment and keep the DRX members happy to sit on this A site at the moment, try to shut him down. The 1 versus 3 as the Phoenix with the op. Gets 1 kill here, gets the runner back.
30 seconds
Got a bit of time.
Heal up a little bit with those flames.
Probably
but
gonna save the op,
it's gonna
right?
be a
Well,
difficult scenario.
PRX, did they
for him
save?
to try and win this one, no matter which way you do slice
Yeah, he does
it. So
save.
it's going to be the save call
The
for
rare
him.
PRX
DRX
save.
gonna
Honestly,
find
with how
their
Devi's
third
playing with
round
the
in a
op.
row on the back of PRX's
this,
timeout,
good
mind
choice.
you. So you start to feel a little
10
bit
seconds
more
left.
confident for the Courier's side.
Still though, this was a slight half buy round. The Stingers coming through for PRX, so maybe able to show us something different for the next round.
Might be,
I still want to see that replay though. we need
But
to
Devi's
see.
shot
Like the
did,
op
yeah,
over
this is
towards
gonna be a
C
round that,
might be
it's a
what was
4
called
versus 5
in-
technical with advantage
yeah,
for
go back to
PRX,
the
and it's gonna slip through their
normal game
fingers.
plan that they go with
Gotta see
this.
if Marco
Try
going
start
be
getting
lifting
the
with
Phoenix
operator.
or
He was pretty
have the op
silent
to
for
protect
majority
them.
of this in the kill department as well.
Damn,
That's a
that
nice
shot is
adjustment from
lovely,
Devi. Gotta give
man.
it to him, but
It's
for
a
me,
really nice shot.
Marco coming out with a very crucial amount of kills.
Dude,
Gets
how's he
the
getting that
pistol whip
one?
on the shorty as well, getting that third.
The second and the
Very
third is
handsome.
kind of nuts.
Very needed. Doesn't break the
Such
economy
a big
too much for
crouch, by the
PRX,
way,
though.
dodges
They're
so
gonna
many
have
bullets.
Another buy. And no dimensional drift
Yeah,
online,
surely
for
this
example.
works
If you
well,
are
man.
going to this C site, how much are you risking it for the biscuit? Operator battle. Who bites
Guys, you gotta
first?
fade eye or
Who
flash
falters
this, though.
first?
Or wall.
Little camera as
or
well.
smoke.
PRX might not really
Any
expect it. They're
util.
being very
Don't let the
careful,
Phoenix
though.
swing
There goes
fast,
the little
okay?
jump spot.
Holy
that
hell.
should be enough.
Yeah. The only way you're really getting through this at the moment is if you are giving yourselves a progression smoke, perhaps, and you're trying to get a Phoenix flash or a Yoro flash popping out of that.
There we go.
Curveball to start off and off-put Marco. He doesn't go too hard.
Mako's
you know,
done really
on
good
the
though.
shot
It
to reveal
insta
exactly
takes the
what's
angle
happening.
back
It's very
again, so
passive at the
gets his
moment from
team the
DRX.
info. 3 pass and
Did have
rotate once this
Hyunmin
trip
rotate
gets
a little bit
broken
earlier,
over
but
towards
thought
A.
better of that at the moment.
Well, B, sorry.
PRX are really trying to draw out some of this utility, make it a little bit easier for them to either get into these sites or a bit easier for them if they do in a post-plant scenario. This
Does
is
the
a good
trip
map,
broken over towards
being
garage
worked
do
at the moment, but
anything?
PRX
No, it
kind of like to
doesn't.
say because they drew
4
rotations
pass
to
and
this
stack
side.
for
Imagine if
DRX.
they went B instead, or
Well.
towards C to Marco.
Because that's DRX being able to react
Ooh.
in kind. Off the swings, kill from Envy, but still Bane. Now you've got the
One of
off
you
angle
get the
being held
spike
by
at long.
Free. Unfortunately, no more ults for him now. Something going
Left
on. A
the
bit
spike
of a
at
tear.
long.
Devi TP
Guys, you
away.
don't have the time to
Hermes
leave the
just
spike at
sprays
long.
down, though. It's down to the 1v1.
Oh, but it's 10 seconds. You got to run and grab that spike. You don't know exactly where your opponent is coming through as Devi. You have to go and stick the plan or look for a challenge against Marco right now. And he is trying to dance with the devil around this side. But Marco with the operator.
Dude, two of them at long. Know the spikes there, and they don't pick it up as they enter sight. Even though they're going all in.
Unbelievable. I mean, that's the way PRX plays sometimes, and it all comes down to the fights. But when it's down to that 1v1, and Mako has all the positioning in the world to play with.
There's so much going through your mind at that moment in time. Where is Marco coming from? Can I get this spike planted? I've got an operator in play as well.
Big miss.
It's just so hard to make the right decision in those moments.
It's looking hard for them to get two on attack here, let alone one.
It crumbles for him.
Yeah, I'd be pissed on that one. I was no one picking up the spike on this, and they're both hitting sight.
Starting to put their foots in front of the other, and it's not even walking anymore. They're starting to jog. They're getting ready to run. They're really catching up to PRX the way that they are playing these rounds. And you got to admit as well, the rotate for DRX to that A site, right? 4 players put there. Everybody just throwing the kitchen sink at it in utility, having the guns up, going for those trades. It gets scrappy in that fight. And it does come down to a 1v1 at the end. The trade game, the battle game at the moment is strong.
Also just recognizing where PRX might want to...
Yeah, I mean, the DRX stack here was pretty impressive. There was pressure,
right now,
there's a bit of pressure C. They got...
Because they are getting shut down a bit on this
They got the
side,
angle
right?
back. There's then pressure B and Garage, and they still have 4A.
You've got them. You are winning in that variety for PRX at the moment. You got
fair amount of ults on this one. Surely they don't use them with the stingers.
Away, but you can try and draw out this
Device saves enough money for op.
Make it a wasted opportunity that DRX try to invest in. Could be pretty good.
Now from PRX just to try to flood all the way.
It's a great omen flash. I mean,
it
twice,
off.
really.
Hot hands coming through just a bit, but still you got the smokes. You got Hyunmin as a secondary layer now coming through. He's able to find another head.
You get across the op line, and you re-smoke it off as well. Mind you, Hermes gonna need some burn cream at the moment, so he didn't overplay his hand in the garage. You got a player advantage for DRX at the moment. As PRX are looking to just flash out, overlooking Hermes.
Slight anti-flash
imagine he didn't
position,
get
and it
that
comes
kill.
up huge for him. Triple kill, and the entire round is done.
He really plants his feet in that position, doesn't he? Now it's 1 versus 3 that Devi.
See, I really think they're going C.
A couple of these
I really think they're going C next round. They
They
can just get the op set up over towards C. I feel like they would win.
Don't give him a way to individually get back into this round.
Also got so many ults that
as Hermes finds the 4K, DRX.
they could just wait to swing as well.
There's no timeouts available, remember. It's
Yeah.
all on to the players right now.
I reckon this.
To figure things out.
C split. Yora goes for Garage.
Until overtime.
Well, the final few DRX players, well, the last 2 of them, are close to their ults as well. Hermes could even come up with Neural Theft in the upcoming rounds. We started
DRX is smart here. They go aggro middle.
Yeah, 8-4. 8-4 with PRX getting the pistol in the second. It was 10-4, remember?
Kind of set up to...
We're now 11-10.
Nah, okay.
Big alt investment rounds. Try to maximize your potential on getting map point for PRX, on equalizing for DRX, sending in all this utility, all this ult in towards the C site, and you start to scale on in. But are you just
they're in
to
for the
force a plan?
retake.
Are you happy
Are they going to try combo Waylay ult and Tail?
For a retake here.
Yeah, you would think PRX should be anticipating that, hence something, sending the clone all the way through now. A couple of PRX
Nice from PRX. They create a lot of pressure over towards here, like they're fighting, so potentially they have to use ults in like these areas, or they're not close enough to actually like capitalize off of the space.
Themselves back in deep corners.
Yeah, they got nothing out of these ults really.
Back, and that should be enough information. But then the garage push goes through. The smoke gets set up as well, and instantly already.
Dude, such a small little thing made such a difference here.
PRX still surrounding the smokes, surrounding the sites, all the exchanges going
really,
in
really
their
smart.
favor with
Just creating the pressure here,
classic,
right from Garage and for over towards C, like they wanted to carry on going, take more space, and then they used their ults and they went past this line. They used all their ults here, and then they had to like run to try capitalize off of them, and the ults are already done, so they got a little bit of util to stall them out as well. Pretty smart.
Off-put line of all the util that PRX threw their way around the smokes, trying to navigate it. The flash is coming out to buy time as well. It just makes it very spicy. in that scenario.
Okay, 2 goes at it, but without ult is probably going to be pretty hard. They've got Omen ult though if they want to send it.
5 opportunities to get into this position. DRX, I mean, they can push this
It's
into
nice
overtime,
now though,
right?
they're starting to work
We've
out that
seen a lot of
C's
good
going to be the
calls on
one.
this defensive side so far. A lot of advantages played nicely. This time though, that's not an advantage at all.
Trying to go peeking a little bit too much.
Guys doing
PRX
garage,
this time
surely.
suddenly slowing down
Dude,
the
this guy
pace. You
walked
just
out
don't
through
really
garage,
expect it,
gets
but
no info
thanks
on
to
it.
the flash, thanks to Hermes peeking. Just might be
Envy's so
a
dead.
bit of a way to bring things back to even.
And they're gonna have to go for the fight at the
Wait,
moment.
Envy didn't
Hermes
even
to try and
take
the
damage.
challenge by his lonesome self, get facilitated, get set up by Bane, a gap around his own cage at the moment. Bane
Whoa.
somehow finds Forsaken, but the trades start to come on out as well, and you are so bothered by what
Nice
you're
shot.
seeing right now.
Nice
On the
shot.
side, but it doesn't matter if Hyunmin's gonna come out with some shots
He
like that.
flashed
Now
himself.
it's Jing in 1 versus 2, and he's gonna get off
Dude, he
foot
wasn't
by
expecting to
Hyunmin.
insta-descend it.
We go the distance on this
Okay,
map
one
of Haven.
extra go on it.
Yeah, PRX going to be broke in the upcoming rounds.
Coming did so good though.
Not doing too well, but all the ways that DRX managed to react in kind.
And it's another scenario as well here, Quack, that PRX find an advantage. They find the first kill, but it's some good decision-making, instant reactions from DRX.
Okay.
They are recognizing right now they cannot play a proper retake in towards this site if plants go down. They cannot play big number battles at the moment. They need to get some of these advantages a bit earlier. Try and catch
Something?
PRX
Yeah, dude, his
in
decision-making
transitions.
this year has been
The
killing
last
me a
round of
little bit.
regulation right now. Jing given priority on weaponry with this run it back. The progression smoke to the Sea of Long. This is what I highlighted a little bit earlier, right? You can plow this one down. You can layer yourself throughout the map. You can wait for the util to refresh.
Well, you can see that the timeout
dump
spoke about
all
C.
your util in.
After
You
that
can even
second
have
timeout, I got
Forsaken
3
ult to
C
the
ends
back
in a
of the
row.
C site here as well.
It's
This
definitely
is a set
the right
exit.
call.
DRX, though, already rotating all across. TP's been cancelled. Hermes tries to tuck into the corner. Still unchecked.
No way.
Hyunmin able to take
Yeah, they could
down the
cancel
run
if they
it back.
wanted.
PRX have been sent back from whence they came.
And now you kind of
Oh,
question
that's a
in your
huge
minds
pick.
as DRX. Have they rotated back towards the other side of the map? We saw big numbers, but they've got an advantage. There's gaps around, and there's too many gaps around the map at the moment for DRX. Do they think that someone's snuck in anywhere? It's a sensational shot from Devi as
Mako,
well.
I mean, he's trying to get the info early, like he did in that other round. The thing is, he hasn't been punished for it at all. I mean, surely, guys, it's a 2v5.
Seized by PRX. The spike planted soon enough, and it's a 2v5.
Yeah, this is going to be an extremely difficult retake to come in for Hermes and for Hyunmin.
Smoked off again.
Uh-oh.
Charming for the swing. He's able to take down the first point of
Jesus,
contact,
for a
but then
second.
PRX start to suffocate
For a
all
second,
around.
they had
It's
me.
claustrophobic, and PRX
Yep,
close out the
very
map.
PRX
Finally,
fashion on this.
the 13th
Dude, it's a little worrying that
scoreline.
it was a double pistol
Really
into a
close
map
to
that was
the end
pretty
of that
close.
one, doesn't it?
If
But
they lose one of
really,
these pistols,
that was the
that's
right
not
decision
a
for
win.
The SEA squad to go to C with the
But
ult
they
to
did, so
draw
it's okay.
all the attention away from